The shadows in the gym. All right, so this is something that happened to me when I was in high school. I don't usually talk about it because it still freaks me out, but I figured I'd share it here since everyone else is talking about their creepy experiences. This took place in my junior year, around mid-October. Our high school was one of those old buildings. You know the type. Creaky floors, dim hallways, and the weirdest thing, a really old gym. So, our gym had this huge storage room at the back where they kept all the sports equipment. It was always locked, and only the coaches had the keys. Rumor had it that the storage room used to be a part of the basement that was sealed off after some accident a long time ago. No one really knew what happened, but the story was that a student got hurt pretty bad, and they decided to shut that part of the school. One Friday night, we had a basketball game. I wasn't on the team, but I was there to support my friends. After the game, a couple of us decided to hang out in the gym because it was too early to go home and we had nothing else to do. It was just me, my buddy Mike, his girlfriend Jenny, and our friend Lisa. We were just messing around, talking and laughing, when Mike suggested we check out the storage room. I thought it was a bad idea, but Mike had a way of convincing people. Somehow, Mike had managed to snag the keys from Coach's office earlier that day. He was always a bit of a troublemaker. Anyway, we made our way to the storage room, which was at the far end of the gym. The hallway leading to it was really narrow and had this eerie vibe. Mike unlocked the door and we stepped inside. The room was filled with old gym mats, basketballs, and some really ancient-looking equipment. There was this strange, musty smell that hit us as soon as we walked in. We started exploring the room, shining our phone flashlights around because it was pitch dark. Lisa found this old box of cheerleading uniforms from like the 80s, and we were all laughing at how ridiculous they looked. Then Jenny stumbled upon a small door at the back of the storage room. It was different from the main door, much older and smaller, almost like a crawl space door. Curiosity got the better of us, and we decided to open it. Mike had to use a bit of force because it was pretty jammed. Behind the door was a set of stairs leading down into darkness. That's when things started to get really creepy. The air coming from the stairs was cold, much colder than the rest of the gym. Mike, being the fearless idiot he was, insisted we go down and check it out. We made our way down the stairs, which seemed to go on forever. The deeper we went, the stronger the musty smell became. It was like the air down there hadn't been disturbed in years. Finally, we reached the bottom, and there was this huge open space. Our flashlights barely made a dent in the darkness, but we could see some old furniture and what looked like remnants of a classroom. It was then that I remembered the story about the sealed-off basement. Suddenly, Jenny let out a scream. We all turned to see what she was freaking out about, and there, in the corner of the room, was a shadowy figure. It wasn't moving, just standing there, watching us. My heart started pounding like crazy. Mike tried to play it off, saying it was just a shadow, but none of us believed him. The figure was too distinct to be just a shadow. It had a human shape, but there was something off about it. The air around it seemed to ripple like heat waves coming off asphalt. We all backed away slowly, but the figure didn't move. Then, out of nowhere, it started to glide towards us. Not walk, glide, like it was floating just above the ground. That's when we all panicked. We bolted up the stairs as fast as we could, not looking back. I could hear Jenny sobbing and Mike cursing, but I was too scared to speak. We burst out of the storage room and slammed the door behind us. Mike locked the door, and we all just stood there, panting and scared out of our minds. None of us said anything for a while. We just wanted to get out of there. Mike returned the keys to Coach's office, and we swore never to talk about what happened. But I couldn't get that shadowy figure out of my head. It was like it was burned into my memory. For weeks after that, I had trouble sleeping. Every time I closed my eyes, I'd see that figure gliding towards us. I tried to tell myself it was just my imagination, but deep down, I knew it wasn't. I never went back to that part of the gym again, and I always made sure I wasn't alone when I was there. I don't know what that figure was, but I'm certain it was something not of this world. Maybe it was the spirit of the student who got hurt, or maybe it was something even darker. To this day, I still get chills thinking about that night. I haven't told anyone else about it, and I don't plan to. I just hope that whatever was down there stays down there. If you ever find yourself in an old school gym with a creepy storage room, do yourself a favor and stay far away from it. Some things are better left undisturbed. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.